There we go. Holy smokes. Yeah, it helps if I'm talking. I don't know what I did there. Oh, I think I turned the mic on my webcam there. Let's see. If I remember right, there was a little bit of plant fibers right in this area. But we were going to go off this way. Well, I can't really go around that way, can I? We'll go this way. Alright, let me see. This doesn't seem like it's refreshing very good here on Twitch. Let's see what we're doing here. Ergata, I see you there in the Twitch stream, in the chat. Is it going okay there? Is it me or is it something else? Yeah, this is basically just a testing stream here. I just want to kind of get my feet wet back into Twitch land. It looks like I'm having a lot of buffering over there in Twitch. A lot of buffering. Let me see if I can check out some settings here. Oops. Yeah, it is, let me look at some settings here. It's not there. Alright, let's go here. Alright, stream info. No, not there. Not there. Should be in my settings. Yeah, stream settings. Sure. Latency, there we go. Well, it's on low latency. All right, that's good. Enable clips, yeah. Yeah. Huh. Well, I really don't know. Let's close down some of these other ones here. Close down some of my other programs here and see if that, exit out of that. We'll exit that. Exit out of that. Exit out of that. Exit out of that. All right. Let's see if that helps just slightly. We'll give it a couple of minutes to rebuffer. Is it getting better? Well, YouTube is doing just fine there. And I'm getting a lot of buffering still on Twitch. Alright, well, we will continue to work on this. Let's check the map here. See where we're at. We want to go take a Larry and go off here to the west. There we go. Yeah, I'm still getting a lot of buffering over there on Twitch. There we go. We'll just keep going here for a few more minutes and then we'll see what we got at the end. So, boy coming after us. Alright. Picking some corn here. Yeah, I'm still getting a lot of buffering over there on Twitch. Hey, appreciate everybody watching over here on YouTube. Nice early morning stream. Yeah, we're going to start working on that again. I know that we kind of worked on those early morning streams for years. And that's what we're heading back to. Early morning in the U.S., I guess. And, you know, if you're in Australia or something. New Zealand, Thailand, that part of the world. Now I got a couple people that check me out from there. It's kind of the end of your day. If you're in Europe, you're probably on your lunch break. Or just soon to be getting home. Unless, of course, if you're under the quarantining. Now, I don't know why it is still buffering on Twitch. We'll just keep going. We'll push on through it. We'll see what we got. Alright. Let's see, what do we got? I'm sure we got something. We probably have a quest here with turkeys. I've been doing a lot of the turkey and rabbit quests. There we go. Alright. Why is this... for some reason my YouTube is still saying that it's scheduled. But we're live. So I'll have to check that setting out too. Again, this is pretty much just a test stream. That's why I kind of went back to New World. This is kind of something where I can just kind of roam around. Don't have to think so much. We're not really worried about completing any quests or anything. We're just grabbing a few, gathering a few items to craft with and all that. And as we're doing, we're kind of checking out, seeing how the stream is going. But we have a live stream. Hey, buddy, what's up, man? You taking my stuff? That's all right. Beat you to the other one. Got it, man. Don't worry about it. I got this. Alright, let's run on down here. And, uh-oh. Oh, man. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it, and then yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, shoot, man. Oh, come on. Silly little frickin' turkey. We're catching up to you. Catching up to you. Catching up to you. There we go. We're going to go down here and get this little water thing. Whatever that is. Pick up water motes, and occasionally we get a little extra. There's another turkey over here. Get distracted by the turkeys, and old boy's going to get it for it. Oh, man. There we go. Yeah, every time we kill something with this spear, we get a fortify. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's probably gone. I think it's right here, isn't it? Where is it? It's down here somewhere. Flippin' A. There it is. Yeah, it's all gone. Right there. That's where it normally goes. Alright. Let's double check that Twitch land there. Yeah, it is still spinning. I don't understand. Alright. Well, we'll kind of check that again here in a minute. We'll kind of keep looking at it. Oh, wow. We got to repair that little sickles, don't we? Alright, where's the repair? Yep. Yep. Go ahead and repair them all. What about this guy? Repair that. Let me get my hammer. I must be getting good at repairing stuff. Yeah, I hate that. I keep trying to hit the shift button there to run. And that is not the run in this game. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some airbees. Even though it really doesn't do anything for us. We'll just go ahead and do it. Man, I am getting hungry. Is anybody else hungry? Shoot, man. It is 6:30 on the eastern land of the United States. If it is the United States still. But anyway, we ain't getting into that. We're just having fun here playing games. But, yeah, I am getting hungry. I don't know what I'm going to eat. Man, definitely not a donut. Those things, way too much sugar, man. I can't do that much sugar anymore. You know, when I was 20, I ate a little bit of sugar, and, man, gosh, I just can't do that anymore. It's like, I was down in, I was vacationing down there in Virginia. Oh, man, that was some good vacation time. We went to all the historical sites down there, Jamestown, Yorktown, down by Newport News and Norfolk, where they build all the battleships and all that. Man, that was some pretty cool stuff. We were able to go walk across one of the battleships, Battleship Wisconsin. I believe it was the last battleship that the United States built back in the 40s, probably like about 43 or 44, something like that. There you go, turkey. So anyway, this was like the last battleship that they built. And it went through, you know, the last bit of World War II. Then it went through, obviously, Korea and Vietnam, all that type of stuff. It went all the way up till, you know, the Gulf War stuff here in the 90s. So it had those big guns, and those things would literally like level a couple of football fields. Man, it was interesting to learn the story of that. But those guns are so big, they would like take out a couple of football fields and I don't care if you're American football or European football, which we call soccer, but you know what I'm saying there, the size of it, that's a lot. Acre or two, just like boom, gone. And they could do that for like 20 or 25 miles. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And then they retrofitted it with those little missiles, rockets and stuff for the Gulf War. And those things would literally go like 1,000 miles, I think, or more than 1,000 miles. And they were a little bit more pinpoint accuracy. You wouldn't be blowing up like a couple of football fields. You'd literally be taking out a couple of houses and stuff. So that was kind of interesting. Took a lot of pictures. Took the family. Learned a lot of history. Loved the, like I said, the history of Colonial Williamsburg, Jamestown, all that kind of stuff. That was fun. But anyway, forget why we started talking about that. But here we are, playing a little New World. We're just gathering some stuff, crafting. How did I get to level 37? I wasn't even trying. And I ain't even trying none of this stuff. I think I was probably looking at my tools when I started talking about that stuff. What was I doing here? I don't know, man. Who knows? Oh, we can upgrade some attributes. Yeah, I don't know why this... again, I apologize to anybody here on Twitch that's jumping in, jumping out, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm trying to get back into Twitch, and I'm trying to get the settings connected back. Get back to where they once belonged. We'll figure it out as we go. Like I said, I got a couple of things we're working on, but I want to get back into those early morning streams right after I exercise. I think is a great time. I had been getting into my work emails and stuff like that. I think we're going to start streaming before I do that rather than after I do that. I think we did that, and that gives us an opportunity to grab, like I said, some of those Oceania people and Asian people from Taiwan, Japan, Australia, New Zealand. Give you a chance to kind of see what I'm doing before you go to bed. And also, some of my American people, those California people, sometimes they stay up a little late. There we go. Grabbing a little bit of this. Have I mentioned I really love my new bag here? Yes, I've got a great new bag, and her name is... No, I'm just kidding. Oh, Jesus. Stop, guys. All right, I got a great new bag. It's called a Rugged Leather Adventurer's Satchel. All right. That is pretty awesome. That thing carries a lot. I can carry, instead of the normal 200, I'm carrying like almost 500, I think. Yeah, 483 now. I could have swore I saw... a putty tat. No, I could have swore that I saw some some fibers right over here. I don't know what the heck where'd it go? Somebody must have come along and grabbed them. Well, this might be them. But anyway, flip back here. There we go. But yeah, I like that bag. Not only does it carry 483, but it also manages to lighten the load on all the leather stuff, like hunting and all that. So when you're looking at the leather, the hides, and things like that, as well as the tools like the skinning knife, stuff like that, all of those things weigh less for me than what they normally would. So not only am I carrying that 483, I'm actually able to carry a lot more if I'm like focused in on hunting, which is pretty darn cool. Here we go. Right now I'm just kind of focused here on gathering a little bit. We'll take some of this hemp. Take kind of a full load here. But yeah, been thinking about this here for the last couple of weeks. We want to start working on not just Twitch, but we're also going to work on some other platforms too. Most of the others definitely don't do as good as YouTube and Twitch. And so with that being said, a lot of the others will mostly just be, you know, video uploads and everything. But if I can find one that does a decent job with streaming, then I will definitely do that. I know that in the other countries, there's a lot of other services. Obviously, they're a lot smaller and a lot more minor than YouTube and Twitch. But again, any way to kind of get the content out there as far as, you know, different people that are able to look at different things. And however they want to view it, that's fine with me. Alright, buddy. Don't be getting my stuff. Hey, don't be getting my stuff. Stay away. Stay away. Gotcha. Alright, we're carrying 762 fibers, which is pretty darn cool. Let's see what we got there. Alright, good, good. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I have to gather some feathers or something. Let's double check those quests. Since I'm not really doing anything here. Alright, stonemason, hunt sheep, carpenters, brightwood, Windsward, stonemason. Alright, so I just need a couple more stones there for Windsward. So we'll do that on our way back. We'll start. Well, I guess we could do that right now. There's no time like the present. Let's just do it. There we go. Yeah, I was trying to do a game last night. What was that? Remothered, or remothered, I guess. Porcelain. Holy smokes. That one was like a science fair project and a half. But I did figure it out once I got off stream and made a fool out of myself for an hour. So I will redo that game. Might even start it from the beginning later today. Let's see. So we wanted to get a little bit of stones. Yeah, I would get these herbs. That's not really a big focus of mine right now, just because the herbs in this area I really don't need. What they gather you as extra. Now I did go down into First Light, which was real cool, because that's where you get the what is it called? It's the herb that gives you the bonus for extra mining. Extra luck while you're mining. I wanted to say nutmeg, but I know that's not it. I don't know, but anyway, you go down there, you get, oh, cinnamon. Cinnamon. So you go down there, you get some cinnamon. That's what I was talking about. Man, that's how I got off on the Virginia vacation. I'm hungry. Oh, so a long time ago I was eating a few donuts, you know, back when I was younger and everything, and you know, I only weighed like 90 pounds, and I would eat all kinds of stuff all the time, and I had this problem with my metabolism, so I would trade, you know, sleep for calories and everything. That I never slept, but I ate all the time. And I would down like 1,000,000 calories a day. Literally. And never gain any weight. So anyway, I hadn't had a donut in years. And then I go down there, you know, and any of you that are down there by the East Coast, on down, you know, into the Eastern Seaboard and stuff like that, big thing is fresh donuts. Which I know, you know, a lot of people make fresh donuts throughout the country, but that's a little bit more there, where they're kind of like, I don't know, crafted donuts or something. And man, I saw that, I'm like, man, I really want to try some fresh crafted, good quality donuts. Hadn't had a donut in a long time, so let's get something that's a real nice, good quality one. You know, like a Starbucks type donut. You know, what Starbucks is to coffee, you know, one of these shops was to donuts. And I'm like, man, let's do this. So, you know, kind of about the same thing. You know, once you pay your $12 for a cup of coffee at Starbucks, you're just like, well, okay, yeah, that's good, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's still just a cup of coffee. So I did that for a donut, and I'm like, at the end of the day, it's still a freaking donut. And then, you know, like 2 hours later, you're coming down off of that sugar high, and you're like, oh my God, why in the world did I do that? Oh, but yeah, I don't eat a lot of sugar. I haven't in years. Don't have much soda. Probably, you know, sometimes I like the taste, and I used to be really into like a rum and a Coke. That was kind of a go-to, or a Jack and a Coke, you know, like a whiskey and Coke or something like that. That was kind of a go-to drink for me. I don't know, maybe about 10, 15 years ago. You know, and I think, you know, honestly, if you got to mix your stuff with something, I don't care what it is, then it's probably not the best quality. Oh, I got people chasing me now? Sounds like it. There we go, might as well go ahead and get your hide there. I thought I heard the music saying somebody's chasing you. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of this forest here. Come on over there. Yep. Hey there, puppy. That's old Barkamedes there. He's the entrance to one of the expeditions, which is a dungeon here in this game. Not really interested in doing that right now by myself. So anyway, yeah, I mean, if I have a drink now, it's a lot more quality of a drink. You know, that's something I kind of got into. You know, I started to get into about 20 years ago, but then I've really kind of focused in on it here the last few years. And, you know, every once in a while I have that taste where I really want a soda. You know, just want the fizzy bubbles and, you know, a little bit of that sugary sweet taste. But, you know, after I drink, you know, like 3, 4, 5 ounces of it, it's like, I'm good. I don't need any more. Then I feel guilty, like if I'm out at a restaurant or something, for paying $2, $3 for something that I just have a couple of sips of. It's kind of like having a bad bourbon or something. You know, you're like, okay, so let's get a drink, and then you have it, and you're like, wasn't really what I was wanting. You know, you thought it was right, and then you're just like, nah. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? What are we doing here? Let's, I think the people that were going around grabbing my stuff, they've gone. Yeah, she left a little while ago. No, I mean, the people that were grabbing the fibers here. There were 2 people. Oh, there's one right there. He's still going at it. Hey, buddy. He's still going at it. They're not very talkative either. I don't know why. I try to be a friendly person. You know? I don't know why people don't talk to me. There we go. Well, we are a little bit more than a third. Oh, we're almost to a half full on our inventory. That's pretty darn cool. We'll go get a couple more stones. Kind of work on that. And then when we come back through the farmland there, we'll check on... we will check on a little bit of crops. That's what you get in farms, is crops. Hey, there we go. Where are we at on our hemps? We're at 1,100. See, before I got this bag, I could carry maybe about 2,000. Now 1,100 is like easy peasy. That's why I love that little bag. And I can't wait till I kind of work on a few more things. In order to make one of those bags, especially the better bags like this, then you have to actually get a little moat or something from your faction. Is like a moat or something of holding. So holding something. I don't know. Again, I don't claim to be great with anything that I do. I am your average. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab herbs, even though I don't want them. Yeah, see, we're not getting anything off of that. I definitely don't need more hyssop. I do like the background music in this game. I think they've done a good job with a lot of aspects of the game. There's a lot of things to interest a lot of people. I hope it doesn't go the way, you know, as far as Amazon games goes. I think they'll do okay. I don't think they're going to go the way of Ubisoft, where a lot of their games, for some reason, they pull a lot of interest, a lot of excitement. Everybody's like, man, I got to play that. That looks great. That looks great. You get into it, and it's a great game. It feels good. It looks good. But for some reason, on the back end of that, there's just not a lot of extra playability, and you kind of get bored with it after, I don't know, maybe 20 or 50 hours or something. It's almost like playing one of those storyline games. You play it, and you're kind of done. And then you might come back a year or so later and redo the story just to see if you can come up with another ending or get better at it. Now, there are some games that have those storylines, and there's been a couple that I've played here on this channel. You know, like Detroit Become Human and Heavy Rain. Some of those that I would love to play again. You know, but I just really want to keep going with new experiences. And there's That's why I keep dating all the wrong women. No, I'm just kidding, man. Don't slash my tires with a spoon. But, no, I want to keep going with new experiences. I've got so many games on my Steam library, on my Epic library, on the GOG. I mean, just a whole lot of stuff. And I've got a lot of interest in gaming. For the most part, I really enjoy the survival crafting aspect. I really do like the building. I really do like Valheim. So I want to try my best not to get stuck into a game for too long, so to speak. I know I've put a lot of hours into this, a lot of hours into Valheim. I probably am approaching, between the alphas, betas, and all that kind of stuff, probably about 200 hours into this game, which isn't a whole lot considering the style of game it is. Valheim, I'm probably about 500 hours into that one. And then when I look at a game like Life is Feudal that I've kind of immersed a lot of time and pissed off a lot of my friends, because I've probably got close to 10,000 hours into that on a couple of different accounts. The main account is probably more like 5,000 to 6,000 hours, I think, which is a lot of time. But you have to remember that there are some games like Life is Feudal. It sounds like a lot of hours, but there are some games like Life is Feudal where you can do a lot of tasks AFK. Like, especially way back in the early days, well, not necessarily the real early days, but in the early days, earlier days, kind of at maybe the beginning of the MMO or just before the MMO came out, you could literally like stand here, and instead of this rock, you know, if I wanted to mine or something, I could just kind of hit the button and it would continue to do that for a while. You could also do auto clickers and stuff like that. But if you were gathering like fiber or something, you could literally like come up to a space, not necessarily a bush, but just some little grassland area, and just sit here and gather for literally like 20 hours. The only thing with that is sometimes you might run out of food on some tasks, but you could adjust that on the servers to where you didn't run out of food. So again, you know, 5,000 hours sounds like, oh my God, how did you sit there for that long? Well, because I didn't sit there for that long. I would just basically get there, I'd get to a spot, I'd say gather, and then I'd walk away. I'd go out to dinner. Hey, Stormy, how we doing? Appreciate you jumping in here. I'm just babbling away. But yeah, a game like Life is Feudal, you just stand here and you'd like gather, and then I would simply walk away. I would go, you know, go to work, come back 8 or 10 hours later. I would go to dinner. I would go to bed, go to sleep. You know, go hang out, you know, with my ex, you know, or something. Go take a weekend with the kids and come back and I'm still gathering, you know. So with that, when you would do something like that, yeah, it's pretty easy to get a couple hundred hours of playtime in a week. So with that being said, you know, when you do stuff like that, yeah, you could probably get, without blowing up your computer and without, you know, doing a whole lot of other tasks and stuff like that, whatever you need to do on your computer with other things and all that, or have it running in the background. But you could literally do 1,000 hours in a month if you really wanted to. Come here, Jive Turkey. So that's why, you know, a couple of games like that definitely have the most hours played. But yeah, I probably have, I don't know how many hours I have on this one. This particular playthrough here of New World with this character and everything, I'm probably getting close to 50 hours, I would think. But New World total between the alphas and betas, and I wasn't as focused as I needed to be on the different alphas and betas, but I'm probably around 200 hours, I think. I just, whenever they would come out with a week of alpha or something like that, or beta, I would be too busy with life. I couldn't devote enough time. And it's like an alpha would come out and I'd play for about 10 hours. Now I feel really bad because I was there to try to learn and try to, you know, I know that Jeff Bezos really didn't like my opinion, but, you know, I would still give it to him every once in a while. Let's go, Brandon. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's good to see you, man. Just a little early morning coffee stream here. Gathering a few things, drinking a little bit of coffee before I head out to work. Yeah, trying to pop it over on Twitch too there, Jeremy. But the Twitch is definitely lagging a lot. So I got to figure out that. This is the first time that I've been on Twitch in about 8 or 10 months. So I'm trying to get that rolling. But it's gathering some coffee beans and eggs. That's the way to live life. That's good to see you. There we go. Yeah, but I'm actually, yeah, hey, I'll talk to you later, but I'm actually Da Vinci Games over on Twitch there, if you're not following me there. But I'm trying to get that worked out, because I know you were looking at Twitch. But hey, I appreciate you dropping in and saying hi there, Jeremy. I know you're, because of your schedule and everything. Granted, it's 6 o'clock in the morning for you. But you got to run out to school soon. There we go. You know, and yeah, if you catch this a little bit later, I might go see you here pretty soon again, because you know, I don't have to drop off any floor tiles or anything, but there is a real nice, cute blonde that lives over there that I might have to go say hi to. Just to be honest. She keeps randomly saying hi to me every now and then. I'm like, well, you know what? I probably need to just go say hi again. I hadn't, kind of like you, Jeremy, I hadn't visited her in long time. There we go. Appreciate everybody watching over here on YouTube, and for anybody that's putting up with my Twitch stream right now, I appreciate you. I've got to figure out why it's lagging so much and change that. I might just need to try a different game. Maybe this game is just a little too intensive for streaming over there, but I have to say it's got to be a setting that I've screwed something up. And maybe somebody that's a lot more smarter than me could figure that out. Because I am not the best player, I'm not the best YouTuber, and I am not the smartest person in the world. But I just kind of keep plugging at it and banging my head against the wall. Yeah, actually, Stormy, I started out on Twitch. I had done Twitch for a couple of years, actually. Yeah, and extremely the actual worst way to do it and everything, extremely inconsistent. Just kind of randomly would fire it up and say, okay, yeah, I'm streaming. Okay, no, I'm not. And so everything that you're not supposed to do, and I still managed to get like, you know, about 100 followers or something like that. So, yeah, there was a lot of things kind of going on here in America and everything, so I decided to kind of pull back on the Twitch, and I was going to try YouTube. I had a YouTube for my other business that I kind of used, and that was, you know, kind of okay. I mean, some people kind of followed it, subscribed, they kind of liked it and all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to kind of learn a little bit more, and obviously I think that you learn a lot about streaming, especially live streaming and making videos, from the gaming community. And so that's where I kind of got back into games. I kind of got back into, or kind of decided to flip off of Twitch, because I felt like Twitch and YouTube are two totally different platforms. Granted, there's some similar audiences, but I felt like there was enough difference there that in order for me to kind of do a little bit of good with YouTube, I needed to focus solely on YouTube. And so I was using the Restream.io, and that seemed like it was kind of okay. I used to be using the regular OBS, and so I got away from the Restream, and I got away from the regular OBS, and I switched over to the Streamlabs. And with the Streamlabs, then I kind of got into, you know, basically what you're seeing now. I mean, you get kind of a lot with that on the Streamlabs OBS. You get quite a bit. And I feel like I'm also at the point, granted, you want to kind of do things before you get there. I've always realized that with life. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, is I'm trying to jump in front of what I need before I need it, or what I do before I do it, kind of thing. So granted, I don't have a lot of subscribers, don't have a lot of followers and all those kind of things, but you don't want to wait until you have all that stuff going and that somebody asks for it to need it. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting up some merch. I do want to kind of, I mean, part of it was kind of like my intro screen there. I made an intro video. I kind of asked a couple people to kind of help me out with an intro video. Nobody did, so I just kind of made one of my own. So my videos that I do, the standalone videos that aren't live streams, those have that in there. It's not great, but at least gives another creator that's a lot more. Yeah, so I'm just kind of sticking to YouTube right now, but I feel like it's time now that I can go back to Twitch and work on not just Twitch, but on other platforms. And just basically get a little bit more exposure and everything. But I feel like I'm comfortable with YouTube. I'm comfortable with the way that Susan does her algorithms, the way that the you know, subscriber counts jump up and down, the likes go up and down. You know what? It's not that big a deal. It all happens, and it's all good. I'm involved in a couple of communities here where we kind of talk and share and help each other and things like that. So it's also time to kind of start growing my own community. So I did make, you know, I did have the Discord. So that's another thing. Having the Discord. And let's see, there's a little bit of fibers over here. We'll go over here and grab that. But yeah, I think now's the time to go ahead. Like I said, we've got, I kind of like the overlay. It's kind of got that steampunk vibe. The music, I mean, while it's not the best overlay, it's not the best music, it's not the best intro video, I'm not the best person, but all of this, it's just a start. It's something to kind of get going. And so, you know, I have a video, I have an overlay, I have all that kind of stuff. You know? So now it's at the point where, as I'm talking to somebody, if I'm talking to, say, a graphic designer, and I say, look, hey, you know, I would like this, and this is what I currently have, can you take this feel and change it more into this? Then they can kind of at least get a feel of what's in my head. But when you first start out and you're trying to talk to a graphic designer about what you want, they're flipping clueless. And on every Discord that you're at with content creators, man, you get bombarded by all these graphic designers, and some of them are okay, and some of them are, you know, just scam artists. Yeah, pay me $500 and I'll do everything you need. All right, great. All right, well, where is it? Oh, well, yeah, okay. I just wanted to take your $500. Something like that. But yeah, I feel like it's the right time for me. I've also, with my new office and everything, I really don't like 100% the setup, so I'm going to start working on that over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I know. I call it like it is. I tell you what, like, I get so many of those Discords and everything where those graphic artists, like, send you a random message. They're like, hi, how are you? Like a direct message. And as soon as somebody, like, that you don't know says, hi, how are you? You know. It's a graphic artist, and they just want your money. Oh. Rather than somebody actually watching your video, seeing it, and actually taking the time to get to know you and say, you know what, hey, I like the feel of what you're doing. I did have one person kind of do that. And I was talking with him for quite a while, and I thought we were going to work out some good deals and everything. But then, at the end of the day, I just kind of thought, you know what, whatever the price was, let's say it's a couple $300. I'm like, couple $300, or I just use the overlay that I have right now, and I made that intro video. Like, if you look at some of those 30-minute videos I did, like 25, 30-minute videos or something like that, that I did, probably, I put out a few of them kind of in the maybe April to May, maybe June range, somewhere in there. I kind of did some like half-hour or less videos. Guts and Glory, Ambition, some of those type of games. But I did that intro video in there. I need to do some more videos. I keep saying that, and I just too lazy, man. Yeah. Waste time because you like talk to them, you spend time, you like say, hey, look, this is the look and feel, and then you like email back, or you know, Discord message or whatever, back and forth, the Twitter message back and forth, whatever. And at the end of the day, nothing happens. Although the one thing that I did do, which was probably good, I did use Fiverr on a couple of things. I think that kind of helped. The overall outlook of my description, although I was real nervous about it, and so you probably want to double check and make sure that they've got like a lot of people that have kind of recommended them, and not just like 5 recommends that are like them on another account. But on Fiverr, I use people that would, you know, kind of help promote things, or what do they call it? Oh, optimizing, self-optimizing your channel, where they basically They take a look at your generic description, like the generic description that I have right now in my YouTube and everything. Down there where it kind of says, hey, you know, check out my channel, check out my other videos, check out my Discord, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I just had somebody do that for, you know, like 5, 10, 15 bucks or something like that. And I feel like that was a good use of money and a good use of time, because I could basically just, you know, cut them a check and they do the work, which is what you want. Rather than doing it for 300 bucks or whatever, they did it for, you know, 10 or 15 or 20 maybe. And then they kind of promote it out on it. You know, you can do it for little bits of money. You can do it for as little as 5 bucks or as much as probably 50. That basically they will take like one video or multiple videos and kind of tweak the description a little bit. They'll also take your generic description and tweak that. They'll also change the layout. They like kind of basically set up the layout that I have now. This one person did. They did a good job, and if I decide to do it again, then I'll use them because they did okay. But I pulled that person off of Fiverr, and I can't remember. I mean, it was. I probably spent like 20 bucks on that, which I feel was a good use of that money, just to do that. Again, they optimized a video, that Frozenheim thing, and then there's a second video. There's a video for new people that come to check out your channel, and then there's a second video for returning subscribers. And so they kind of optimize the description of those and the title and everything to kind of get a few more hits. Yeah, so I do have a long-term goal and a long-term plan. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm going to blow past Raptor next week at 2 billion subscribers. No, I'm just kidding, man. It's going to take a long time. You know, if I wanted to be fully serious about... If I wanted to be fully serious about doing this full-time, making my living on gaming with YouTube, which, you know, isn't part of the normal plan for me. I'm just enjoying it and having fun. But if that were a plan, then yeah, it would take a couple of years, honestly. Right now I enjoy gaming. I enjoy finding new games, and I think that part of that is something that other people enjoy. You know, if other people enjoy the content that I have, then hey, that's great. But yeah, I know I want to go back to Twitch. I know that I want to be able to, you know, live stream. Always has a good following there on Twitch, the way it's set up. YouTube is good for videos, but it is getting much better on the live streaming. But I also want to get into other platforms that are out there, because I know there are a lot of people that are not on Twitch and not on YouTube. And they got bounced off for whatever reasons. And maybe they were invited not to ever return. On the big platforms. So I want to kind of reach out to them, because they still enjoy watching games. They still enjoy watching other content. So I'm working on that. But again, I haven't made that as big a priority. I feel like anything that you do, if you haven't done it, it's just not a priority. It's like I've talked about going back to Twitch for probably a month now. Why was it that it waited all the way till today for me to turn it on? Because it wasn't a priority. I could say, well, it's because I had to eat dinner, because I had to clip my toenails, because I had to, you know, brush my teeth, you know, for 4 days. I don't know. I can make a billion stupid, silly excuses Yeah, I can make a billion excuses on why I'm not doing whatever it is I'm doing, but at the end of the day, it's just an effing flippin' excuse. It just wasn't a priority. It's like, I got a house that I need to paint. Well, I haven't painted it because I haven't made it a priority. I got to change a furnace in another house. Well, nobody's living in it, so it's not a priority. But at the end of the day, it still needs done. So, I mean, gaming is not my life, but I know that I play a lot of hours of games. I do a lot here. I know you've seen me quite a bit here the last week with the different styles and games that I've been playing. I know it's kind of resonated, with different people. But I feel like right now is the time to get into some horror, thriller, scary Halloween things, whether they're survival crafting horror things or they're storyline driven. I really like that Man of Medan. That was pretty cool. This one that I'm doing with the broken porcelain, that thing is just like wacky. Trying to figure that one out. Although I did figure it out off stream and got that. So I'll probably just actually kind of maybe even restart it. Yeah, I probably already gathered that. Yeah, because it's not flashing on me. Oh, here we go. Probably hadn't gotten that one. Yeah, family. Yeah, I used to have family and I disowned them. No, I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, I used to have a girlfriend and then she decided that she liked somebody else better than me, and that's fine with me. I used to be kind of heartbroken over that stuff. And I don't mean to sound cold or anything. I don't mean to sound cold about it, like I just brush it totally straight off. I know we all go through relationship things, and we go through highs and lows with every relationship. There's times when, we like our kids, and there's times when we hate our kids. We don't really hate our kids, but we dislike them for the things that they do. Whether if they're 2 years old and they stick a fork in a light socket, and you're like, man, that's really stupid. Why are you doing that, But I still love them. And then there's other times when, they get older or whatever and they, wreck the car because they're just being stupid. And then you're like, man, I really dislike what you did. And then they get a little bit older and they make some mistakes with their finances. And you're like, man, I really dislike what you did. So, I mean, you can dislike and you can, be upset with, family and all that. And relationships of all different kinds. You could be upset that your boyfriend or girlfriend, significant other, spouse, partner, all that kind of stuff. Put the toilet paper on the wrong side, or that they didn't know how to fold the t-shirts, or they didn't, they put the depends on which country you're from. It could be a duvet, it could be a comforter, the cover on the bed sheets, whatever. They might have put it upside down, Who cares? I mean, there's things that people do that doesn't really mesh with you. And it seems like the people that are closest to us, we tend to I mean, there's a lot of people. 80% of the world are followers, you know. They're not type A personalities where they just say whatever comes into their mind, into their brain. It goes into their brain and goes straight out their mouth without a filter. 80% of the people are not like that. Most people will not say anything to the most strangers and everything. So when something happens, it's like, yeah, okay, okay. You know, you go to a restaurant, server comes up, they're like, hey, how's your food? You're like, okay. You know, and you hate it, but you're like, it's okay. So, same thing, you know. But for some reason, when you get into a relationship, it's a little bit different because you're a lot more comfortable. And so you kind of tell them how you actually feel about some things. Well, and then they get butthurt, and because you're saying, and this is exactly how a lot of relationships end, because you're saying, you know, like every day, things like, well, I don't know why you put the toilet paper on wrong. And I don't know why you folded my socks wrong. I don't know why you starched my underwear. I don't like my underwear to be starched. You know, different things like that. But then they meet somebody, and that somebody is still in that new 80% phase where they don't say those things. They're like, oh, I really like your eyes. Oh, I really like, you know, the way that your breath doesn't stink. You know, all that stuff. Then they naturally get attracted to them, and that's fine. But some people just don't get it, and they don't realize that that's life, you know? And so that's where a lot of relationships end, and I understand that. But see, like, about 10 years ago, you know, I mean, you know, I'll admit, me and my ex, we just didn't talk that well. And, you know, as much as I would like to say it's 100% my fault, it's 100% their fault, I blame them all 100%. You know what? It takes two people in any relationship. And, you know, it's like about 10 years ago, you know, we went through some situations, you know. Their youngest kids were kind of teenagers, going through the teenager hurdles and everything. And my kids were in their teens also. And, you know, we were going through some hurdles with all that stuff. And it's like, of course they take sides of their kids, you know. But every little thing kind of eats at you. And so whenever I would say, hey, you know, your kids are smoking, they'd be like, no, they're not. My kids don't smoke. And I'd be like, not only are they smoking, they're smoking pot. No, they're not. My kids don't do that. Okay, whatever. You know, and each one of those little things drives a wedge. And now here it is 10 years later, and their kids are smoking pot in front of them. I'm like, okay. So, you know, then I can always just kind of look back and say, well, you know, I told you. But, you know, there's nothing bad about, you know, smoking pot, different things like that. But the whole thing is when you're 15, your parents should know and should be able to see all that. And if it's something they want you to do or don't want you to do, that's their call, right? To a degree, on certain things. And so anyway, so little things like that kind of drove a little wedge there. And so we kind of split up for a little while. And I tell you what, I met this person while we were separated for, I don't know, about 3-4 years or something like that. I met this person, and they kind of showed me how family really needs to be. Stuff that, you know, I kind of wish my family would have done a little bit better. And, I mean, it was a great relationship from the family aspect. Now, granted, they did a couple things I didn't really agree with. And I kind of put up with it for a while. And eventually, you know, there was enough of that. And so I kind of decided, you know what? I'll break off with this and we'll be single for a little bit. And then after a little while of being single, then kind of came back to the first one. We decided to work some things out. Everything was all cool for a while. Not as cool as before, we've been together totally for about 18 years, so it's a long time. But I mean, it wasn't 100% cool, you know, and this is just how relationships go. And so, you know, so we kind of get back together and everything. We're kind of okay. I mean, not 100% great. But they still remain distant. And then I kind of, you know, they kind of go through this thing after we've been back together for a couple of years where they go, you know, hang out with some other person. And that's fine, you know, if that's what they want to do. And we talk about it, and then, you know, we split up a little bit, and then we talk about it, and then we kind of get back together. Try again and everything. Oh, shoot, man. Let's go with, let's just drop that, just for the heck of it. Nice and easy. There we go. There we go. So we just kind of get back together and everything, and that's all good. And then, you know, we just kind of say, they're still chatting with this other person, so finally I'm just like, you know what, make a decision, shit, get off the pot, do what you want to do. So they go, and that's fine. And that's why I am like so calm, I guess. You might say blasé about it, whatever, it doesn't matter. Because as I look back, it's not about, you know, a few months ago. It's not about a year ago of them chatting with somebody. This is about like 10 years ago. The reason why I kind of like left them and looked for somebody, you know, I kind of left them for a while, was single for a little bit, and then I kind of found that other person I was with for a few years. There was a reason for that. And there was a reason for that like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So all relationships are like that, whether if it be your kids, your family, your spouse or partner. You go through ups, you go through downs and everything. And the difference is when it's your family and it's your kids, you're not going to disown them. But you would think that with a, you know, and I kind of learned this a long time ago, that when you're with a partner, you know what? You shouldn't disown them either, because the grass isn't greener on the other side. And, you know, every relationship, whether if it's your kids, it doesn't matter. It takes work, man. And I don't mean to get into philosophical stuff, but everything you do in life takes a little bit of work, whether if it's, you know, playing games, whatever. Who cares? But it's like, well, my kids, man, they've taken a lot of work to get where they're at. Some of it I did, some of my ex-wife did, you know, some of it their teachers did, all that stuff, you know? The thing I don't like about this town is it right here by the loom is the outfitting station. Okay, so the linen goes with the outfitting station. The other thing that goes with the outfitting station actually is the gem and jewelry crafting, which you do at the stone cutter, so that's pretty cool. The other thing that goes with this is the hides, which is all the frick way over here. I'm like, what the frick? Why you gotta go all the way over here to get that? Yeah, I know. I didn't mean to get so philosophical about shit. There we go. But that's just my outlook on things, you know? I mean, everything in life takes work. And if, you know, somebody wants to bail on you you know, in a relationship, if somebody wants to bail on you, you can tell them, hey, look, you know, maybe we misunderstood things, you know, but you're really important to me and all that. And you can tell them that a few times. But, you know, if this happens like multiple times over 10 years, you know what? Either they're not the right person for you, you're not the right person for them, or they're just not that into you. And at some point, you got to make that decision and just say, you know what? So, yeah, you say I'm blasé about it, but I'm like, you know, somebody I've been with for 18 years. I'm like, you know, because their daughter sent me a message the other day, and I'm like, they're like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good. I'm seriously, like, really good. This is like the best place I've been in my life in years. I'm like going out, hanging out with new people, going out, hanging out with old people, my old friends. And I'm doing what I enjoy, both in the construction field and in my job, in my hobbies, in the games. Let's see, what do we got here? We got this, we got the fibers. We got anything else we need to craft? Nah, we're all good. Let's go ahead and put this in the storage, wherever this freaking storage is here in this town. Oh, we also need to drop off the stone. So we'll finish that quest real quick. Hopefully we picked up enough and we didn't just have it sitting at another town. Oh, I bet we don't have enough here in this town. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Turkeys. That's an easy one. Every time we go hunt fiber in this area, there's always turkeys. I probably killed 10 just today. I was just sitting here babbling. Yeah, we'll see in just a minute there. Here's the storage. So we'll drop off some of this stone here and see how much we need. How much stone do we have here? We have 48. Do I need the bricks? There we go. All right, much better. We were a little bit light in the load there. Let's go see if we can go ahead and... Oh, let's check this. See if it's bricks that we needed instead of the regular stone. Stone mason. Stone bricks. All right. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get a couple more stones, and then we actually have to craft those into bricks. I don't know where the... Maybe over here? Man, YouTube's kind of spinning there for me. How's the Twitcher doing? Well, I'll have to double check the replay there on Twitch and see what it looks like, but it's not looking too good for me right now. Good thing I titled the stream Worst Player Ever, so that nobody has any false expectations that they're going to actually see some good content over there. Alright, hey, turkey. You know what? I don't want to even follow you. Where's the other guy? Alright, that was what, 4 or 5 of them. That easy. And I needed to get 10 of them. It said hunt 10 turkeys. It's going to be a freaking easy one. Just because. Just because you're there, I hate you. There we go. Turkey, turkey. Get a little turkey jerky. Oh, there we go. Headshot. Turkey, turkey. Oh. A little bit harder to do a headshot on a turkey. I'll be honest. I ain't that good because I kind of suck. Here we go. There's another turkey, turkey. That's probably pretty darn close to 10. We'll see if we can pop another one. Oh, shoot. Really? How does that little wooden fence rail blocking that turkey? Alright, well, we'll go ahead and gather a couple more boulders here. There we go. But yeah, the overall plan is to return to Twitch, do the multi-stream from both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, get the system set up for that. I need to also set up the reset up my office here a little bit. I want to I had a larger office before, and so having some multiple it was on a different gaming rig. I had multiple monitors and things, so I need to get that reset back up. It's been a while since I've done that. So I need to, I want to get some smaller monitors here on the desk here. At least 2. I might go to 3 monitors. Get the Stream Deck set up, get the lights set up, get back to the camera because I haven't used a camera. What is that? That's like some kind of boar boss. Fuck! He's like a skunk boar. Man. Eber the Grim. That's like a boss boar. Wow. Must be a quest somewhere for that. But yeah, so basically get the office all set up. Get the streaming studio set up. And, you know, everything's set so it's ready for growth before the growth happens, basically. You know, so, I mean, I'm sitting on 300 subscribers. Hey, and I appreciate each and every one of you a lot. Everybody who's been part of that journey. The 300 subscribers on YouTube, the 200 subscribers on Twitch. Appreciate all of that. But now it's kind of time to combine those communities. Because, yeah, some of them overlap, but for the most part, they're different communities. So I'm going to combine those. And, as well as a couple of other platforms, kind of work on an overall larger plan with the community. And in order to thought I heard somebody. In order to kind of do that, I need to have this, my streaming studio set up just slightly better so that I'll be able to, I wanted to do a headshot. There we go, headshot here. There we go. Headshot there. No, too far. I missed. Alright, you got him, buddy. So yeah, the next, you know, I was just kind of testing out the Twitch stream to see how it went and everything. I obviously got some things to kind of work on for that to make it a little bit more enjoyable for the people on the other side. I've kind of tweaked some of my YouTube settings here. And I might have to actually do, you know what, come to think of it, it might be my low latency. And that might be why I'm getting so much buffering. Maybe I just need to delay it, which again kind of sucks because it ruins the interaction, which is the whole point of the live stream. So yeah, I bet that's probably what I need to do. Is increase that latency a bit. That will probably move it in the right direction. Yeah, I'm trying to, and I was just talking about that. I am. This is the first time that I've tried getting back into both Twitch and YouTube. And I think because I have the settings set on the low latency, I think that might be why my Twitch is getting so much buffering. And so I might have to reset that. Because I want to get that fixed. Once I kind of get that kind of going, then the next plan over the next week or two is to kind of reset my studio here and go back to, because right now I was just using a larger monitor. I was actually using I had used a couple of 43-inch monitors before, which was kind of overkill. I had them mounted on the wall, the last place I was at, and I've moved a couple months ago. So I'm still using a 43, just one. But I think I need to go downsize, probably maybe a 32, maybe a 27-inch monitor, and do some multiples. Because right now what I'm doing is I'm using a laptop for the chat. Oh, shit, I missed. I'm using a laptop for the chat. There we go. And another thing to kind of probably help out would be to overlay the chat into the actual stream so I can actually see it that way, especially for multiple platforms. I think that would probably help. Alright, is this wolf coming to me? There we go. Man. Leave me alone. There we go. Wow, we're getting close to, I'm hearing pitter-patters of feet. What's this other one? I'll let him fight the wolf and I'll take the iron. There we go. Oh, he's got two wolves there. What the flip? It wouldn't let me get the last bit. But that's the plan here for the next few weeks or so. get the office reset back up with multiple monitors and everything, so I'm able to watch the chat a little bit better and everything. I don't have to be messing with my laptop. It'll be more of a permanent structure and everything. Which the laptop works. Some people use a laptop. Some people use a tablet or something like that. Maybe even a phone. I wouldn't suggest that. Alright, turkey. I know I got turkeys on a quest. Oh, shoot, missed. Oh, come on, man. That was not a good turkey shoot. Alright. But yeah, that's what my goal is right now, is to go back to Twitch. I'm not going to abandon YouTube. But I had stopped Twitch there for a while so I could focus on YouTube and figure out the algorithms, figure out what Susan likes, all that kind of stuff. I think we're kind of in the right direction. I don't know everything. I don't know anything. I'm actually pretty darn freaking stupid. So I figure if I can do this, then it'll give everybody else hope that, you know, there's a little bit of hope for them. Oh, shoot. There you go. Alright. Well, I think let's head back onto town and turn in that quest there. Just because. There we go. Let's double check and see how bad it is over on Twitch. It's still buffering. Yeah. Yeah, it's the, also I realized that I've got on my Twitch, I still got a Wisebot, and I got to pull that thing off. Because it's got some goofball settings in there that I haven't used in years. Oh, let's turn that quest in. Where's that at? Over here? So yeah, those of you that put up with this stream, I appreciate you a lot. I just had a lot of random babblings about really dumb things. So I was talking mostly about my setup, talking mostly about some plans here for the channel, and I was talking about stupid relationships. And that's all fine and dandy. Goats. I haven't seen any goats in this area. There might be, but I really haven't. I don't think I gathered anything, did I? Oh yeah, we gathered some stones. Let's go ahead and... let's go ahead and put those down. And then also, let's see if we can get those bricks. I think we needed 20 bricks, maybe? Was that right? Was it 20 bricks? There we go. Oh yeah, we got enough. There we go. So not only are we increasing our skill here with that, we're increasing our overall level down there at the very bottom where it says like 37 and a level 37 and a half. But we also get to turn in this quest here, which again gives us more experience, a little bit of money, and some good old rep here in this general area, which is kind of cool. So again, I appreciate all of you for putting up with this particular stream. Again, a lot of random babblings about a whole lot of different topics. And here we are. Well, whoa, hey, I almost fell off there. But I'm going to get off of here. We're going to eat a little bit. Then I've got a couple of things I'm working on today. And we will be back. Hey, watch that fishing pole there, man. How's it going? Wow. Alright. We're going to come over here, because this is where I like to start and end here in this town. Go ahead and put that away. Alright, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all so very much here for watching Da Vinci Games on Twitch and Da Vinci Gaming on YouTube. And for those of you that put up with the Twitch, I more than appreciate you, because I know there was a lot of buffering. And I'll try to get that worked out for the next time. We will come back with that game that we were playing yesterday, Remothered Porcelain. We are going to work on that one there as part of our Halloween horror series. And appreciate y'all very much. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day.